Cluck your way to riches. Forget Wall Street, chickens are the future. Ever dream of being your own boss? Imagine waking up to the sound of chirping birds instead of a blaring alarm clock. It's a lifestyle change that promises not just financial rewards, but also a more fulfilling, hands-on way of living. That's right, chicken farming. It's not just for your grandpa anymore. Young entrepreneurs, tech-savvy millennials, and even urban dwellers are flocking to this age-old practice. It's a booming business. And with the right know-how, you can turn clucking chickens into cold, hard cash. From selling eggs to providing organic meat, the opportunities are endless. Think about it, people love chicken. It's delicious, versatile, and always in demand. Let's get down to business. We'll guide you through every step of the process, from setting up your first coop to scaling your operations. This ain't no get-rich-quick scheme though. It requires dedication, hard work, and a genuine love for our fine feathered friends. But the rewards? They're worth every ounce of effort. But with the right attitude and this guide, you'll be well on your way to building a thriving chicken empire. Imagine the pride of running a successful farm, the joy of seeing your chickens thrive, and the satisfaction of providing quality products to your community. We'll cover everything from planning and building your coop to keeping your chickens healthy and marketing your products. You'll learn about the best breeds, the most efficient feeding practices, and the latest in poultry healthcare. Planning your coop blueprints, permits, and avoiding rookie mistakes. Before you even think about ordering those adorable chicks, we gotta talk strategy. It's not just about picking the cutest ones, it's about laying a solid foundation for your future flock. Starting a chicken farm takes planning, just like any business. You need to know what you're getting into, from the layout of your coop to the daily care routines. You wouldn't open a restaurant without a menu, right? Same goes for chickens. You need to know what breeds will thrive in your environment and meet your goals, whether it's for eggs, meat, or both. First things first, figure out your budget. This isn't just about the initial setup. Think long-term. What are your monthly expenses going to look like? How much can you invest up front? Consider the cost of building materials, feed, and initial stock. Don't forget about unexpected expenses. Building coops, buying feed, and those vet bills add up. Next, research. The more you know, the fewer surprises you'll face. Local ordinances, zoning laws, the price of chicken wire. Knowledge is power, folks. Make sure you're compliant with all local regulations to avoid fines and other legal issues. Trust me, you don't want to be on the wrong side of a zoning board with a truckload of chickens and nowhere to put them. It's a nightmare scenario that can be easily avoided with proper planning. Get familiar with the regulations in your area. This includes understanding any restrictions on the number of birds you can keep and the types of structures you can build. Some places have restrictions on the number of birds you can keep or require specific permits. Make sure you have all the necessary paperwork in order before you start. Don't forget about your target market. Who are you selling to? Local restaurants, farmers markets, or direct-to-consumer? Are you aiming for the organic, free-range crowd? This will affect your farming practices and the type of feed you use. Or maybe focusing on high-volume egg production? This requires a different setup and management style. Knowing your audience will shape your entire operation. It will influence everything from the breeds you choose to the way you market your products. Remember, a well-planned farm is a profitable farm. Take the time to write a detailed business plan that covers all aspects of your operation. Take your time, do your homework, and you'll be set up for success from day one. The more effort you put into planning, the smoother your farming journey will be. Location, finding the perfect plot for your feathered friends. It's not just about picking any piece of land, it's about finding the right environment where your chickens can thrive. All right, we've got our blueprints, but where do we put this chicken metropolis? The location you choose will have a significant impact on the health and happiness of your flock. Choosing the right plot of land is crucial for a happy and productive flock. A well-chosen plot can mean the difference between a thriving, egg-laying paradise and a stressful, unproductive environment. First and foremost, think about space. Chickens, like all animals, need enough room to move around freely. Chickens need room to roam, scratch, and flap their wings. They love to explore, forage, and engage in natural behaviors that keep them healthy and happy. Cramming them into a tiny coop is a recipe for disaster, and unhappy chickens don't lay many eggs. Overcrowding can lead to stress, disease, and aggressive behavior among your birds. Next up, access to fresh water and good drainage. Water is essential for chickens, not just for drinking but also for regulating their body temperature. Chickens drink a surprising amount of water, especially during those hot summer months. Ensuring they have constant access to clean, fresh water is vital, and nobody likes a muddy coop. Poor drainage can lead to waterlogged areas, which can become breeding grounds for bacteria and parasites. Believe me, cleaning up chicken poop in a mud pit is not how you want to spend your days. Proper drainage will make maintenance much easier and keep your chickens healthier. Sunlight is another key factor. Chickens need exposure to natural light to regulate their laying cycles and overall health. Chickens need their daily dose of vitamin D, just like us. Sunlight helps them produce this essential vitamin, which is crucial for their bone health and immune system. A sunny spot will keep your birds healthy and content. Think about security too. Predators are always on the lookout for an easy meal. Hungry raccoons and foxes love a good chicken dinner. Ensuring your coop is secure from these predators is essential for the safety of your flock. Make sure your coop is predator-proof with sturdy fencing and secure latches. Regularly check for any weak spots or potential entry points. Remember, a happy chicken is a productive chicken, and a safe, spacious plot of land is the foundation of it all. By carefully considering these factors, you'll create a thriving environment for your feathered friends. Okay, we've got the coop, the location. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite subject, food. Just like athletes need the right fuel, chickens need a balanced diet to thrive and produce those golden eggs. Forget about table scraps and leftovers. We're talking high-quality chicken feed specifically formulated for their needs. Think of it like this: you wouldn't fuel a Ferrari with cheap gas, right? Chickens need the right mix of protein, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. Luckily, there are plenty of commercial feed options available, from starter feed for chicks to layer feed for egg-laying hens. Don't forget about grit. Chickens don't have teeth, so they need grit, small stones or crushed oyster shells, to help them grind down their food. And don't skimp on the water. Fresh, clean water is essential for healthy chickens. Remember, a well-fed chicken is a happy chicken, and a happy chicken lays more eggs. It's a win-win. Now for the heart of your operation, the chicken coop. This ain't just a shed in the backyard, it's their home. And happy chickens need a comfortable, safe, and functional palace. First off, size matters. Cramped quarters lead to stress, fighting, and disease. A good rule of thumb is 2 to 3 square feet of indoor space per chicken and 8 to 10 square feet outdoor space. Ventilation is key. Chickens produce ammonia, and a stuffy coop can lead to respiratory problems. Make sure there's good airflow with windows, vents, or even fans, and don't forget about nesting boxes. These cozy spots give your hens a place to lay their eggs in peace. Roosting bars are another must-have. Chickens instinctively like to sleep perched up high. Provide sturdy bars where they can comfortably roost at night. Finally, keep it clean. Regular cleaning will prevent disease and keep your chickens healthy. Remember, a clean coop is a healthy coop, and healthy chickens mean more profits. Let's get real for a second. Chicken farming ain't always glamorous. It involves dealing with, well, chicken poop. But don't let that scare you off. Good hygiene is crucial for the health of your flock and the success of your farm. Think of it like this: a clean coop is a healthy coop. Chickens are prone to diseases, and a dirty environment is like an all-you-can-eat buffet for bacteria and parasites. We're talking regular coop cleaning, folks. Remove droppings, replace bedding, and scrub those waterers and feeders. And it's not just about the coop. The area surrounding the coop needs attention too. Keep it free of debris and standing water where mosquitoes and diseases can breed. Trust me, preventing a disease outbreak is way easier and cheaper than treating one. Remember, a little elbow grease goes a long way in the chicken farming business. Just like any livestock, chickens are susceptible to diseases and predators, but don't worry, a little vigilance and proactive care can keep your flock healthy and safe. First up, vaccinations. Talk to your veterinarian about a vaccination schedule for common poultry diseases like Marek's disease and Newcastle disease. Think of it as preventative medicine for your feathered friends. Next, biosecurity. That means controlling who and what comes into contact with your flock. Limit visitors, especially those with other poultry, and disinfect your boots before entering the coop. Sound extreme? Maybe. But it's a whole lot easier than dealing with a disease outbreak. And then there are the predators. Raccoons, foxes, even neighborhood dogs. They all see a chicken coop as an easy meal ticket. Secure your coop with sturdy fencing, predator-proof latches, and consider motion-activated lights or sprinklers to deter those nighttime prowlers. Remember, a healthy flock is a profitable flock, so take those extra steps to keep them safe and sound.